Imagine this. The open road stretching out before you, the hum of the engine syncing perfectly with your heartbeat, that rush of adrenaline as you hug a curve just right. That's not just driving, that's sheer driving pleasure. And at BMW, we didn't invent the car. No, we took something ordinary and transformed it into an emotion, a sensation that's been thrilling drivers around the globe for generations. From the winding alpine roads of Bavaria to the bustling highways of New York, we've shared that feeling with millions. But now, we're taking it to heights you never thought possible. We've reinvented the wheel, literally and figuratively. Ladies and gentlemen, gearheads and dreamers alike, allow me to introduce you to the next level of the driving experience. It's smarter than anything you've encountered, more agile and responsive than you can imagine, and it's infused with that unmistakable BMW DNA, amplified for the modern world. This isn't just a car, it's the dawn of something revolutionary. Welcome to the first of a new era, the BMW 9/3. Let's step back for a moment and think about what makes BMW special. Our story begins over a century ago, not with cars, but with aircraft engines. That's right. BMW started in the skies, engineering precision and power that could defy gravity. When we shifted to automobiles in the 1920s, we brought that same unyielding commitment to excellence. We weren't content with building vehicles that merely got you from point A to point B. No, we engineered machines that made the journey the destination. Remember the iconic BMW 328 from the 1930s? It wasn't just a sports car. It was a statement of speed and style that dominated racetracks and turned heads on the streets. Fast forward through decades of innovation. The E30 M3 that redefined performance sedans, the luxurious 7 Series that blended opulence with athleticism, and the Z4 Roadster that captured the essence of pure wind-in-your-hair freedom. Each model carried forward that core promise, sheer driving pleasure. It's in the way the steering wheel feels in your grip, the precise feedback from the chassis, the symphony of the engine as it revs. We've shared this with the world. From everyday commuters who find joy in their daily drive, to professional racers who push our cars to the limit on circuits like the Nürburgring. But the world is changing, and so are we. Climate concerns, urban congestion, the push for sustainability, these aren't challenges, they're opportunities. And that's where the BMW 9/3 comes in, reinventing that pleasure for a greener, more connected future. Picture yourself sliding into the driver's seat of the BMW 9/3. The door closes with a satisfying thud, sealing you into a cockpit that's equal parts sanctuary and command center. The interior is a masterpiece of modern design. Premium materials like sustainable leather alternatives and recycled fabrics wrap around you, creating an environment that's luxurious yet eco-conscious. The dashboard flows seamlessly, with a curved display that stretches across like a digital horizon. No more fumbling with buttons. Everything is intuitive, voice-activated, and powered by our latest iDrive system. But let's talk about what really sets the 9/3 apart. Its electric heart, under the hood, or rather, under the floor, is our 5th-generation eDrive technology. This isn't some experimental prototype. It's proven, refined, and ready to deliver. With a single electric motor producing 286 horsepower and 295 lb-ft of torque, the 9/3 launches from 0 to 60 in just 6.8 seconds. That's sports car territory, but without the guilt of emissions. Instant torque means acceleration that's smooth and relentless, pinning you back in your seat with a silent surge of power. And the range? Up to 285 miles on a single charge, thanks to an 80 kilowatt-hour battery that efficiently integrated into the chassis for optimal weight distribution. Charging is a breeze, too. Plug into a DC fast charger, and you'll go from 10% to 80% in about 34 minutes. Imagine planning a road trip from Los Angeles to San Francisco, stopping only briefly for a coffee while your car juices up. No more range anxiety, just pure, uninterrupted pleasure. But intelligence isn't just about power. It's about how the car thinks with you. The BMW 9/3 is loaded with cutting-edge tech that anticipates your needs. Our intelligent personal assistant is like having a co-pilot who's always one step ahead. Say, "Hey BMW, Find me the nearest charging station. And it not only locates one, but suggests the optimal route based on traffic, your battery level, and even the weather. Augmented reality navigation overlays directions right onto the windshield via the head-up display, so you never take your eyes off the road. Safety features? We've got you covered with Active Driving Assistant Pro, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and emergency braking that can detect pedestrians, cyclists, and even animals. It's like the car's eyes everywhere, using a suite of cameras, radars, and ultrasonic sensors to create a 360-degree shield. And for those who love to tinker, the My BMW app lets you precondition the cabin, check your charge status, or even locate your car in a crowded lot, all from your smartphone. This is more than connectivity. It's symbiosis between human and machine. Now, let's dive into the dynamics that make the 9.3 feel so alive. BMW has always been about that perfect balance. The rear-wheel drive setup that delivers neutral handling and a sense of control that's almost telepathic. The 9.3 stays true to this heritage, with adaptive suspension that smooths out bumps while keeping the ride engaging. Whether you're carving through mountain switchbacks or cruising on the Autobahn, the car responds with precision. Our engineers tune the chassis to provide that signature BMW feedback, even in an electric vehicle. No artificial sounds here. The 9.3 offers an optional Iconic Sounds electric package, composed by none other than Hans Zimmer, the maestro behind scores like Inception and The Dark Knight. It adds a subtle, futuristic hum that enhances the experience without overwhelming it. Feel the road through the steering, sense the grip from the tires. This is driving distilled to its essence, but evolved. More dynamic? Absolutely. The low center of gravity from the battery placement means better stability, reduced body roll, and a planted feel that inspires confidence. Test drivers have raved about how it handles like a smaller, nimble SUV, despite its spacious interior that comfortably seats 5 with ample cargo room. Fold down the rear seats, and you got over 1,500 liters of space for weekend getaways or gear hauling adventures. What about sustainability? At BMW, we're not just paying lip service to the environment. We're engineering solutions. The 9.3 is built in our Shenyang plant in China, using renewable energy sources, and its battery is designed for recyclability. We minimize the use of rare earth materials in the motor, making it more eco-friendly from production to end of life. Driving electric means zero tailpipe emissions, contributing to cleaner air in cities, choking on pollution. Think about it. Every mile you drive in a 9.3 is a step toward a better planet. But we haven't sacrificed performance for green credentials. This car proves you can have it all. Thrilling drives without the carbon footprint. We've shared sheer driving pleasure with the world for decades, and now we're ensuring that pleasure endures for generations to come. Let me paint a picture of what owning a 9.3 could look like. It's a crisp autumn morning. You wake up, and your car is already preheated to the perfect temperature via the app. You hop in, and as you pull out of the driveway, the electric motor whispers to life. No rumble, just smooth acceleration that merges you effortlessly onto the highway. Traffic? The adaptive cruise handles it, maintaining a safe distance while you enjoy your favorite playlist through the Harman Kardon sound system. Suddenly, a detour through winding country roads calls your name. You switch to sport mode, and the 9.3 transforms. Sharper throttle response, firmer suspension, that electric torque propelling you forward like a slingshot. Curves come and go, each one conquered with grace and grip. By afternoon, you're at your destination, perhaps a scenic overlook, with plenty of battery left. Plug in while you hike, and it's ready for the return trip. This isn't fantasy, it's the reality of the 9.3. Owners are already sharing stories online. Families road tripping emission-free. Commuters saving on fuel costs. Enthusiasts rediscovering the joy of driving in silence. Comparing it to the competition? Sure, there are other electric SUVs out there, like the Tesla Model Y or the Audi e-tron. But the 9.3 stands out with its BMW pedigree. Tesla might offer autopilot wizardry, but does it deliver that tactile driving feel? Audi brings luxury, but can it match our dynamic prowess? The 9.3 blends the best of both worlds, electric efficiency with the soul of a true driver's car. It's more BMW than ever, incorporating lessons from our entire lineup. From the aerodynamic design that slices through the air with a drag coefficient of just 0.29, to the distinctive kidney grille that's now closed for better efficiency. Every element is purposeful. The exterior styling is bold yet elegant, with slim LED headlights that give a predatory gaze and 20-inch wheels that command presence. Colors like Vitonic Blue or Sophisto Gray add that premium flair, making it as much a statement piece as a vehicle. As we look to the future, the 9.3 is just the beginning. It's the first fully electric model in our X lineup, paving the way for a new era of mobility. BMW's vision is new E-Class, a fresh architecture that's even more sustainable, digital, and driver-focused. But right now, the 9.3 is here, ready to redefine your expectations. More intelligent with AI-driven features that learn your preferences over time. More dynamic with handling that rivals our petrol-powered icons. And unequivocally more BMW, distilling over 100 years of engineering into an electric masterpiece. So what are you waiting for? Head to your nearest BMW dealer. Schedule a test drive and experience sheer driving pleasure reinvented. Feel the future under your fingertips. The BMW 9.3 isn't just a car. It's your ticket to the next level. Drive it and you'll never look back. Now, let's expand on that history a bit more, because understanding where we came from makes the iX3's innovation even more profound. Back in 1916, BMW was born as Bayer Riche Motor and Werke, focusing on aero engines during World War I. Post-war, we pivoted to motorcycles, creating legends like the R32 in 1923, with Boxer engine that's still iconic today. Cars followed in 1928 with the Dixie, but it was the 1930s when we truly found our stride. The 326 sedan introduced advanced features like hydraulic brakes, setting standards for safety and performance. World War II interrupted, but post-1945, we rebuilt with determination. The 1950s brought the Isetta microcar to help with economic recovery, but it was the new class sedans in the 1960s, like the 1500, that saved the company and established our reputation for sporty, reliable vehicles. The 1970s saw the birth of the 3 Series, now in its 7th generation, embodying accessible performance. The M division, starting with the M1 supercar, pushed boundaries with track-focused machines. Through the 80s, 90s, and into the 2000s, we expanded into SUVs with the X5, hybrids with the Active Hybrid, and now fully electric with the I-Series. The i3 and i8 were pioneers, but the 9.3 builds on that, integrating electric tech seamlessly into our core models. Delving deeper into the iX3's powertrain, the eDrive system is a marvel. The motor, transmission, and power electronics are combined into a single unit, reducing weight and improving efficiency. Regenerative braking captures energy during deceleration, extending range and giving that one-pedal driving feel in urban settings. Battery tech uses high-energy density cells with advanced thermal management to maintain performance in extreme temperatures. Whether it's scorching heat or freezing cold, the 9.3 delivers consistent power, and sustainability extends the sourcing. Cobalt and lithium are responsibly mined, with transparency in the supply chain. On the tech front, the operating system 8 brings over-the-air updates, so your car gets better with time. Apps integrate flawlessly. Stream Netflix while charging, or use Amazon Alexa for smart home control. The digital key lets you share access via your phone, perfect for family or valets. Privacy is paramount. Data is encrypted and user-controlled. Dynamically, the iX3's all-wheel drive variant adds xDrive for superior traction in slippery conditions. ARB technology, actuator contiguous wheel slip limitation, works with DSC to optimize power distribution millisecond by millisecond. Tires are specially developed by Michelin or Bridgestone for low rolling resistance without compromising grip. Owner testimonials? One driver, Munich says, switching to the 9.3 was like upgrading my life. Quiet, quick, and no more gas stations. A family in California notes, it's spacious for kids and gear, yet fun to drive on coastal roads. Professionals appreciate the low running costs. Electricity is cheaper than fuel, and maintenance is minimal with no oil changes. In terms of design philosophy, the 9-3 embodies efficient dynamics. Aerodynamic elements like underbody panels and active air flaps reduce drag. The interior uses open-pore wood and ambient lighting for a calming atmosphere, contrasting the excitement of the drive. As part of BMW's broader EV strategy, the 9-3 supports vehicle-to-grid tech, potentially feeding power back to your home during outages. It's future-proof for autonomous features as regulations evolve. Ultimately, the BMW 9-3 represents our commitment to innovation while honoring our legacy. It's not about abandoning the past. It's about evolving it. Sheer driving pleasure, once defined by combustion, now thrives in electric silence. We've reinvented it, making it accessible, sustainable, and exhilarating. If you're ready to join this new era, visit BMW.com or your local showroom. Test drive the 9-3 today and feel the difference. Because at BMW, we're not just building cars. We're crafting experiences that move you.